Hi, this is Jonathan Rotz, field agronomist for Pioneer, and today I want to talk with you a little bit more in depth about yield. We talk about yield a lot, but what is yield really? I often try to tell folks that yield is honestly just a symptom. What do I mean by it being a symptom? Well, it's a symptom of three different things. A symptom of our genetics we use, the management we do, and the environment that those genetics and management occur in. Now let's talk about that a little bit, because genetics by environment by management, G by E by M, will dictate what our yield is. At first you might step back and say, I don't know if I agree with that, but let's take a for instance. Our hybrid P14830 set a world record in the hands of David Hula a few years ago. If you take that same genetics and you place it on any acre, I think we all understand that we're not guaranteed the result that David got. This is because, although the genetics are same, the management is different and the environment is different as well. Same thing can be true if you do similar management situations but have a different environment, whether that's year to year, location to location, etc. We've all experienced this over time, but do we really step back and think about it? Why is this important to us as we try to just bump ourselves up and get better at what we do and provide more yield throughout the growing season? Is because we have to understand not only do the genetics that we choose matter, but the management we have matters as well. Now the last part of that is environment. We'll talk about, we talk at Pioneer a lot about genetics, right? Throughout these videos, I'll be talking a lot about different management techniques you can think about. But what about the environment? Oftentimes we think there's nothing I can do about the environment. The environment is not something that I dictate unless I have irrigation or something. But even then, there's so many things we don't control. But we also have to remember that those genetics and the management play into our environmental response as well. We all know there's different genetics that handle drought or handle disease or things like that differently, but also depending on the fertility that we have and everything else will dictate how well those genetics handle the environment. Again, just some food for thought for you as we go into exploring some of these more in depth in later videos.
That concludes this Pioneer Agronomy video podcast. Visit our page on pioneer.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook for more agronomy insights.